All right. So just begin by getting comfortable on your back. Separate your feet a little wider than your hips. Arms by your side, palms up, and preferably nothing touching your fingertips. Allow the shoulder blades to move down your back. And in these next few moments, just notice, become aware of anything in the body that is less than completely comfortable. And go ahead and make any adjustments so you don't have to move during the practice. Just relax and allow the body to open to earth and give yourself permission to relax. Invite a state of relaxation. And this practice of Yoga Nidra for cognition is dedicated to improving mental clarity, memory, and intuition. So just abiding in this space of peace, create the resolve that you will remain awake during this practice. Ultimately, Yoga Nidra is a practice about inviting in that place of rest, that part of us that is always at rest and at peace. Remember, the mind may sleep, the body may sleep, but awareness remains aware. And now begins the practice of Yoga Nidra. Now, please just become aware of sound. Just become conscious of sound. Initially, just observing sound. And mentally, you are beginning to compose a transitional state of not reacting to what it is you hear. And notice the different layers of sound. And sounds may be distant, others closer, more subtle. Have the intention to listen without judgment, just aware of sound. Gradually sense the sounds moving further and further away as you move more inward. Matter to awareness to consciousness. Aware of sound. Now become aware of sensation. Be aware of how you're holding yourself. Notice where in the body you may be gripping. or tensing the muscles. Notice the patterns of pulling, patterns of effort. Do your best to stay completely effortless, having the intention to release and let go of all restriction. Keep letting go of restriction. More and more feel as though the earth is supporting you, and you consciously choose not to hold on to anything. I am not the doer. And the more you let the body rest, the more the mind can rest. Consciously choose to let the body sleep. Even the mind now is beginning to drift towards sleep. And sense the body breathing. And please begin to cultivate diaphragmatic breathing and belly breathing. As you inhale, the abdomen expands. And as you exhale, the abdomen softens. Imagine watching a newborn baby breathe. As they inhale, their belly expands like a little balloon. And as they exhale, their belly softens. Just become aware of the rise and fall of the belly. And to shape the breath so that it is smooth, uninterrupted, continuous flow of inhalation and exhalation. The chest is still. Do your best to resolve all pauses or interruptions in the cycle of the breath. Throughout this practice, you're consciously shaping the breath and you're aware that you're shaping the breath. Be aware of the mind becoming more clear, calm, and at ease. Now, please return to involuntary breathing, no longer shaping the breath. Just allow the breath to find its own natural rhythm of this place in this moment. Allow the breath to become effortless. Since the chest is clear and the abdomen is soft and the movement is subtle. And with every exhalation, you release tension and restriction. And with every inhalation, there's a wave of life force entering the body, a wave of healing, regenerating the mind and the body. Be aware of the body completely supported by the earth and the props your body rests on. The body being pulled by gravity, becoming heavy, and the breathing even more effortless. At the top of the inhalation, relax as you exhale. And at the bottom of the exhalation, transition to inhalation. Just become aware of the transitions of the breath. Link is awareness. Link is your true sanctuary, the part of you, part of each of us that never changes. Awareness has been the same since the moment you took your first breath. Awareness sees and watches and knows you completely. It's on the very edge of spirit, soul, or witness consciousness. Just experience yourself abiding in this, abiding in your true sanctuary. This presence that is always at ease, always at rest, always at home, no matter what is going on in the external world. In your true, lasting sanctuary. Please bring your awareness to the midbrain, the space between the eyebrows. And in this space, sense a golden star-like point of light. Even sense the breath in this space, providing healing, clarity, present moment awareness. Throat center, same thing. Healing, clarity, present moment awareness. Right shoulder joint, golden star-like point of light. Awareness moves to the center of the right elbow joint. Golden light. Center of the right wrist. Golden light. Healing, clarity, and present moment awareness. Awareness moves to the tip of the right thumb. Tip of the right pointer finger. Tip of the right middle finger. Relax into the space. Tip of the right ring finger, golden light. Of the right pinky finger. Awareness returns to the center of the right wrist, golden healing light. Right elbow joint, let go of all effort. Right shoulder joint, relax. Throat center, golden light, healing, clarity, present moment awareness. Left shoulder joint, alert to presence. Left elbow joint, healing light, clarity, present moment awareness. Center of the left wrist, relax. Tip of the left thumb, golden light. Tip of the left pointer finger, presence, ease. Tip of the left middle finger, golden light. Tip of the left ring finger, golden light. Tip of the left pinky finger, golden light. Awareness returns to the center of the left wrist. You are the witness. Left elbow joint, healing light. Left shoulder joint, breath and awareness move here. Throat center, golden star-like light. Heart center, deep beneath the breastbone, golden star-like light. Healing presence, clarity, present moment awareness. Center of the left chest or breast, heart center. Center of the right chest or breast, heart center. Alert to presence, nothing to do. Sense the body as pure space, vast as an expansive night sky. And in this night sky, pure space, it becomes filled with the constellation of stars. The space inside of you is the same as the space on the outside of you. You are consciousness pervading this space. Stars, the points of light are luminous, and the breath is an effortless wave of life force moving through the vast expanse of sky. Relax and sense the breath coming and going in this space of consciousness. Now, please establish the witness, part of you that is always aware. You are spacious awareness, the one who observes you experiencing your inner and your outer life, free of judgment. You are the one that watches your mind. Continuing to rest in this wholeness and awareness. Begin to walk backward in time to what you were doing approximately 30 minutes ago, 30 minutes before you came to your Yoga Nidra class. And abiding in effortless awareness, recollect the unique circumstances. What were you doing? What were you thinking? And what were you feeling? And see this from the perspective of the witness. You remain unaffected, perceiving how you were reacting in that moment. Once this is registered, then go back an hour earlier and do the same thing. What was I doing? What was I thinking? What was I feeling? And from this non reactive, non judgmental place, see what you were doing, know what you were thinking and feeling. And once that's registered, go back 30 minutes earlier and do the same thing. Be yourself and remain the quiet witness. Continue to go back in half-hour increments until you return to awareness of yourself resting in a deep sleep. Please return to your breath. Return to your breath rising and falling through your nostrils. Become aware of the ascent and descent of the breath through the nostrils. Now, please feel or sense the breath as two separate lines, left and right. Continue to watch the effortless flow of the breath. Allow your attention to alternate for mental alternative nostril breathing. The breath ascends through the left nostril and descends through the right. And as you inhale, it ascends through the right nostril. And as you exhale, it descends through the left. Please continue. The body sleeps, the mind sleeps, aware of the breath. Gradually, the breath flow will become increasingly subtle. You may even begin to sense a kind of presence or heightened awareness that rides on the wave of the breath. Eventually, you may begin to sense a kind of healing presence or luminosity that's beginning to fill the brain. Just rest and continue to watch the alternate flow of the breath through the nostrils. That's that heightened awareness riding on the wave of the breath. That's that golden light or healing luminosity flooding the brain. Please relax the practice. Aware the body sleeps and the mind is at rest. You abide in awareness, which is unchanging, your inner sanctuary. And abiding in your inner sanctuary and resting in the presence of the witness, imagine settling yourself into a seat in a movie theater with a stage directly in front of you. Relax yourself into the seat, soften your breath, and become completely comfortable. Relax and have the intention that all thoughts, feelings, and beliefs will manifest as images on the screen. First, you may see vague colors or shapes starting to appear. As you relax, more may unfold. And whatever does or does not manifest, you are not reactive. You simply watch. Body sleeps, awareness remains aware. Please clear the screen of the mind and return to the effortless flow of your breath. Sense the breath flowing, perfect rhythm for this moment. Let go of everything, all effort, all technique. The body sleeps, the mind sleeps. Awareness remains aware, observing the breath, moving through spacious awareness. You rest in the experience of that which remains aware, that which is beyond the waking, sleeping, dreaming states. Just awareness and the effortless flow of the breath. Please bring your awareness back to the movement of the breath. Gradually begin to bring the breath into the toes, the ankles, the wrists, and the hands. Gently move your head from side to side. Take your time. The practice of Yoga Nidra for cognition is complete.